So why did they call you master? If you were,
Uh, I, I'm the abbot here, and it's a easier concept for them to understand than something like formal religion.
What's with the scarecrows? Are they real, actively guarding the place, or is it just made to look like they are?
The scarecrows are just scarecrows.
They're just scarecrows, are they? That sounds like you're not trying to tell me what they actually are, but...
They are non.
One is really paranoid about the scarecrows, okay?
He's in the zone
Yeah,
of truth.
they're non-living
Why?
entities. They're in no way. They are just a ruse to keep um, thieves and such at bay, or to do their own job in the garden, as they typically do. Thank you, by the way, for destroying them. To make some more later.
Just that I have a history with scarecrows. I'm sorry, I had to do it.
so yeah, why are you so old? What's the trick here?
He does not answer, and I know that's the one thing he can do to avoid the zone of truth is not answering at all.
That's
Oh,
normal insight. Why he wouldn't answer?
yeah, Lucian's gonna step up. He's gonna repeat the question.
Forcefully
Do
insist.
anything. I mean, all he can say, and this is still truthful, is there are many creatures in this world that can live for a long period of time. I am one of them.
Which
Well,
one
just
of them are
just
you?
answer this one, Albert, please, if you would. You're not siphoning off life of other
No,
creatures. and
no,
so on.
no.
Okay, thanks. That settles that.
Lucian
Yeah,
says, "How do we know you're telling the truth?"
Because he's in a
Because
zone of
it's
truth.
zone of truth. I was
Oh.
gonna say.
yeah,
But
yeah. And Lucian, you wouldn't know that he cast that, but you would know that you would know if you tried to lie at all or anything. You'd feel like
Zone
it'd
of
be
truth.
possible to do so. I don't know exactly how it would feel. I don't know if it would be painful, but it would be probably
Zone of
sort of
truth. Zone of truth has
probably
a.
like accidental in a way.
It has a verbal component. We
We're in the
all
zone of
heard it
truth.
happen.
Right,
Yep.
but that doesn't
Didn't
mean you
we-
recognize what it was.
Yeah.
yeah, I would just know it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you want, one, you can do an Arcana. Darius, you can. Lucian, you can't.
I mean, I'm fairly.
If you wanted to figure out if what Michael casts, if you care.
Oh, I
Guys, I
have
cast
to-
Zone of
that's
Truth. If you
Yes, didn't you yell out,
Yeah,
I
lie.
cast Zone of
Yeah.
Truth?
Oh,
if you're weaker than the spell that I cast, you cannot lie well within the spell. That's why it's called Zone of Truth,
That doesn't sound
which
right.
is verbally what I said when I cast it.
I have literally
It's
approached.
really like cut and dry, the spell that I had cast.
I have literally.
And the abbot responds to you guys' conversation. He says, I understood that, cleric.
I know you did, Abbott. These people looked very confused, though, as to what had just happened.
Yeah, and he says, that is why I did not leave this area, as you pointed out. I wanted to be upfront with you all, and if I had that as giving me credibility, then I would take the opportunity.
So
Yeah, I
why won't
appreciate
you
the
tell
token
us?
of good faith, Abbott. I assume that you are at ends with Strahd, as we are. And this
I am.
rumor that you serve Strahd or work with him is that just a rumor, which is not true.
It couldn't be further from the truth. I want nothing more than for Strahd to be brought down. And the only way I know
Well, we got
how
got
to
you
do
first.
so is
great
to,
opportunity for you to join us.
I think it's something involving his wife. Let me check what it specifically is. Yeah, Strahd's bride is in some way key to freeing the land from its curse.
Oh, I thought you said the abbot's wife, in which case I was going to be like, is that her over there?
No.
She looks really good.
Yeah. Let me see what he specifically says. Strahd had told me, this is the abbot saying this, about that he wanted to do nothing but to escape Barovia, and that is how I fell for his ruse. I played into his hands, trying to find a goal to cure his malady. Now I believe that a cure lies in reuniting Strahd with his lost love. And if that were done, this would end the curse cast over the lands of this country.
I know another cure. Murder Strahd.
I mean, wait, are you
brutally.
saying, like, reunite him with her corpse, or the actual person? Because I'm
The actual
pretty sure
person.
she's dead.
She would need to be brought back to life in some form or another. I'm not entirely sure.
But there is
Perhaps
looks to Mikhail. That's not arcane magic bringing back. Mikhail,
Well-
can you do that?
Yeah, Michael, we
What?
literally have a follower of the dead or whatever else. Could we bring Luxana back to life? Or
Yeah, you know completely about like the full gamut of spells. You just don't know how to cast them yourself. So
Yeah,
you would know
there
about,
is
like,
a
True
spell.
Resurrection, which
There's a
is like
spell
you would
that
know
I
that
can
that's crazy difficult.
It's
I
beyond,
just-
yeah,
I'm
that is
assuming,
beyond my.
I can't imagine Strahd wouldn't have already tried this, and he's the most powerful caster we probably would.
Well, he did say. Well, it's
How
Like-
high do you have to be level 9?
magic
I think
and-
last level 9 spells isn't like 15, like 14 or 15. I think it's.
Ah, shit, I'd
The
have
thing
to
is,
look at the
remember that letter we read this morning? He specifically wrote down he never found the corpse. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe you do need a body to cast
Hey,
it.
people are putting
Yeah.
shit together.
Yeah,
My DM
you're-
is actually
you're-
happy.
You're right. Yeah.
Darius gets a point of inspiration if he did that. But he already has one.
Very nice.
Very good job. Thank you.
But
Good. I don't need the bribery to remote to read blood points. Thanks.
it's a level 9 spell.
Yes, I think it is. It's
Yeah,
either
it's
not a
level
level
17.
no lower than like 8. Yeah, it's a very high level spell. It's called True Resurrection, or at least it was called that back in the day. And that
Yeah, I
that's
think
the
that's
only
what it's
thing
called.
that, that you can bring back somebody to afterlife even without their body. Like you can, that's like the highest end. You can just say, I want to bring back this person, and you have to like
Pretty much a wish.
sacrifice some of your own life energy and pay like a huge amount of money in terms of materials. It's crazy.
But
It takes like a long time to cast
Yeah.
it. It's
then
nuts.
that you have to be dead within, I think, within 100 years.
something like that. It's. I think that one. I don't know if that one has a time limit. There are multiple different types of resurrection spells. I'm not sure what all the limitations are.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we would be able to do that.
But Strahd could,
No.
if we had
200
the
years.
body.
No longer than 200 years.
But Strahd could.
Yeah, that's
Is
could very well be.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I mean, even
Yeah,
if that is
but,
the case, I'm sure a wish spell could like put her back in time enough to combine the two.
There is a way, obviously, to
25,000 gold pieces.
yeah,
He's
which
got
is
the cash.
crazy. That's more expensive than anything. Even if you pulled all your money together, I don't think you'd have that much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
But
so
anyway,
we would have a lot of
Rick Williams'
leverage
response, he
over
says-
Strahd if we
He
found the
seems. Oh yeah, of course he would. And he says, like he seems extremely confident that that is the way to cure Barovia of the curse of the fog and all that, and not being able to leave. Like that's what he believes. Whether or not he is correct is different than him telling the truth of what he believes.
body. I mean,
Yeah,
So,
sure.
you're very
I mean,
nice.
it's a happy
Reuniting
ending
them.
for everyone, but then it's also happy for Strahd. And not, yeah.
Yeah, so he thinks reuniting them is going to end this pretty.
Yes, that the abbot believes that reuniting Strahd with his long lost dead love.
I mean,
Um,
I'm pretty
Abbott,
sure.
how much do you know about the story of them?
Yeah, I was gonna
actually?
say she didn't exactly like him. I was also gonna.
Yeah, it wasn't like a mutual love. It was more like a one-way obsession.
It's true. The abbot doesn't know that. The abbot only knows what Strahd told him. So from his perspective, she.
Okay, so
Can we show him
I
this
can't
book
shut
that
up.
Darius has? Can
Huh?
we say, hey, we have some literature about Strahd? And Lucian points at Darius and he's like, there's this book. You want to give it a read? Give it a
The
once
Tone
over?
of Strahd, all the information about it.
I mean, that would be interesting if you looked it over, like break his brain. I never thought about that.
Just ignore the red marker pens. That's me saying how much of a dick he is.
Mhm.
He looks it over and he just shakes his head and cans it back.
Yeah, he's a
to
real
Darius.
piece of work, isn't he?
Yeah, he seems to ignore this outright, and he's dogmatically believes that what he thinks is correct.
Even though Strahd wrote this about
Typical. cleric.
Let's see some insight checks from people that have some charisma. So,
Well,
we've
it's
seen
wisdom,
one in
okay.
Michael.
Oh.
I need some charisma. So insight checks, but from charismatic people. That's kind of a weird call, but that's what I want. All right, so Michael 19 is good enough. So we don't anybody else is whatever.
Can
but
I
19
use?
is-
Oh, never mind. He got a
19 is pretty
19.
good enough. Yeah. 19 is sufficient to answer the question, and you learn that he, although he's telling the truth, he's not exactly all right in the head. Like, this thing that happened with the mongrel folk and with Strahd and everything had left a traumatic impact on him.
Mm.
He's obsessed in his own way.
He's obsessive himself, and he too is a bit maybe paranoid, maybe a little
Schizophrenic.
insane, just mentally unwell. Yeah, you don't know all the details, obviously, but in spite of this guy's apparent power and ability, he's still vulnerable to that sort of influence.
Lucian
That's
had an
fair
idea,
enough.
but he's going to keep it to himself.
But then after he answers all your guys' questions, at least he believes he has, he without stepping out of it, he turns in place and he points in the direction like down over here, and he asks if you all would like, you could join me for dinner.
One more question. We heard a scream earlier, my friends. What was that about?
He hesitates for a moment, but decides to answer anyway, and says, motions behind him, not looking back to do so, just kind of motioning back in the other direction, the other wing, and says, some of the other so poor souls here still suffer from some physical pain in spite of my best efforts. So
Was that the scream we heard, or are you just saying a fact to me?
I mean, he wouldn't know exactly what the scream was. He's just is trying to provide information to what it could be an answer to your question.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He didn't hear the scream from that being that far away.
Dinner, you say?
Real quick, Abbott, who's that?
That is Marzina, yet another daughter of Bellevue, of the Bellevue family. You can see that when she's brought up, she kind of peeks around from this little post, which she's kind of leashed to by a chain. And she looks over at all of you hesitantly and then hides back around, only looking to the abbot for consolation or reassurance, but ultimately is just hiding. She looks like she's half human, half spider. Let's see if I can find a out of that one.
That'd be a good fun.
Oh, and I did cast Eyes of the Grave. The abbot is not undead.
No, he's not.
That's good.
Okay.
Lucian still doesn't trust that
Yeah.
he doesn't want to tell us what he is.
Come on, guys. He offered us food. And it's not like it's poison, is it? That was the question.
Don't have that spell ready.
Yeah, she just looks like she is part spider, part woman. Let me read this.
Ooh.
Marzina stands 4 feet 5 inches tall and has a hunched posture. Long, stringy black hair hides much of her face, but clearly visible are the spider mandibles and teeth that replace her human mouth. She has the arms and wings of a bat, as well as a cloven hoof in place of her right foot. She doesn't allow anyone to get close enough to undo her shackles. But if her bonds are, well, that doesn't matter. But yeah, she's just
I'm like, hey,
yeah, she's
I'm
very
part
skittish,
spider.
very fearful.
I can relate to her.
No joke,
Anyway.
when you started this description, the spidery part, I thought you were talking about.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright,
I almost
so-
forgot. Has there been anything here that my true sight would have
Yeah.
given me insight about, or no?
What specifically?
Like anything
Um,
about him or anything I've seen in the rooms with the manga?
Oh, true sight. Let me check something. That actually is a good question.
Mm.
I would have to check.
Several invisible
specifically
golems
if
right
that-
next to us.
Like, I don't know if there was something in the rooms that they were doing, if they have some spell.
No, nothing in the rooms. Let me look at true sight specifically.
Like, I feel like if this guy had an illusionary form, I would.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Unidentified visual illusions. Perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic. Let me see if. I don't know what that
Oh,
means.
shit.
Yeah, that could be a big change to the conversation we had.
Yeah. He's been thinking the whole time.
It's
Oh,
like-
wait.
Are you
I forgot.
guys seriously
I have
okay
these
with
eyes.
speaking to this Tarask? It's like fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that works. When through true sight, all you can see about this guy is that he is like it's just outline of white light, like pure white light.
He's a ring
Of a
wraith.
humanoid shape.
Uh,
There's not really any definition to him at this time, but you get the occasional course of like black lightning, like through him, and a vague sense of wings coming from his back. But
Can I
you-
do some sort of check? Because I think I know what he is, but I don't know if Lucian would recognize.
Yeah, you would have to do some sort of check to that. Religion would actually make the most sense.
yeah, that was it. Was the
And only you
change
can do
it.
this. Yeah, I think you would just about get this. It'd be just barely passing. You're knowledgeable of, or you've heard loosely of the term diva, of like a humanoid angel hybrid kind of.
Oh, like
Like
half
angels
angel.
that have, yeah, half angel, half human is essentially is a diva. Deva, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. DEVA. Yeah, but and typically like they're like good things. They're the good angels that come down and they assume a human form. And they like lawful good kind of creatures.
Mm-hmm.
That is the standard Deva.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Show
let's,
us your true form.
Yeah. Let's go over here. I'll bring you guys over into the
Lucian will follow him over.
Okay, guys, I'll think I need to call it.
Yeah, well, we're just about to call it ourselves, so
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good.
Just
time to
twist
do
it
so.
down for a nice dinner party.
Yep.
Cool. Yep, still, really need to go to sleep now. Okay, I think we catch up to your summertime at the end of March, is that right?
I think so. I think that's how it works with the European daylight savings standard.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know how that worked.
I used to know.
I've
but,
never
like,
known how that. Yeah. To make matters more confusing, it's not. I don't think it's exactly the same in every European country. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even know if the EU has anything to do with it, saving time necessarily.
They're pushing to abolish them, but that's probably gonna take some time.
Yeah, it's a very politicized issue because some people don't believe it makes any difference and others believe it is a big deal. I don't know. I'm not up to date on its current political stance or findings of whether it actually is like beneficial to economies or
Yeah,
savings
I mean,
and all
it's
that.
just, minor inconvenience for like 4 weeks per year. I can
Yeah.
do it. Okay, anyway, gotta hit the hay now.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Myself.
Till next week.
Okay, are we still continuing or are we ending it?
Right about here with the ending it, but I'm gonna just give you a brief description of this woman that is with him. Yeah, there is a woman with red hair.
Murder.
She is
She's the murderer.
yeah, I'll go back to the description I gave earlier. Standing with him is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn red hair is neatly bundled so as to not touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. Yeah, when you enter the room and he kind of ushers you all and motions to the various chairs in front of you, and you can see all these wooden dishware with that he then serves you not really terribly extravagant food, but I mean it's nice enough. You got bread, you got let's just say local game,
Cheese. Wine, obviously.
rabbit, yeah, wine, yeah, a lot of wine, surprisingly. What else? Yeah, that's about it. I mean, as far as all in front of you, you don't get any sense that it's poisoned or whatever. I mean, you haven't detected it anything, but no. Even compared to the others, not necessarily. She's not a standard human, but she's also not nearly as hybridized
Disfigured.
as the others. There's no like sudden snake arm or tail or whatever, but you can tell that she's not quite all there. Like she's no illusion going on. She's not a deva.
Once again, lost
Yeah.
T3 sound.
It's all right. We're almost done.
Doesn't okay.
Yeah, no, there's no hostile intent on his part. He just offers to feed you all. Let's see, people that are. You can sit wherever you like in the table if that matters. Cole.
I like ask if there's a place I could change for dinner. I got my fancy clothes. I'm gonna dress for dinner.
he looks at you and he kind of smiles wryly and says, "It's as fine as you are. This is not none of us here are."
In my half plate, if you insist.
Yeah, I mean, he's dressed in like priestly robes. She's has a dress, but it looks like something she's worn for a long time.
Mm.
Something specific I wanted to say though. I need perception checks from anybody that's sitting directly across from her. Let's just say Lucian. So let's see, Lucian 12. Let me see if that's good enough. What was the DC? I don't know yet. I don't think she gave it to you, but let me just check something. What is the... there we go. Yeah. That's good enough. You can see... You think you can see seams on her. Like, yeah, on her skin. It's been tried to be covered up with like powder, like to make a woman more beautiful. They meant like lighten her skin or something like that. But in this case, it's been applied to most of her body to make her seem more uniform in shade. But yet your careful gaze can notice seams in her body, like in her flesh. That seems to be that she is stitched together from different body parts for a body that was, yeah, Frankensteinish, yeah. Yeah.
Is she undead?
Technically, no. I don't think so.
Huh.
And wait a minute, what does it include? No, yours is only undead. So that doesn't matter, but let me look at Lucian's really quick. He has some stuff. I see something. Yeah, if the technical term, I'm not going to tell you exactly what the proper name is, but mechanically speaking, she is a construct. So you are faithful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you can do something against, you got advantage on some things. Fae, Fiends, and Undead. And Michael is undead, so none of you guys have anything to do with constructs. Okay. That's what I was just checking. Anyway, so let's just say you guys have this actually surprisingly decent dinner. One of the better meals you've had in a while. Surprisingly.
So we have started to eat.
Yep.
But before we start to eat, I say, "Oh, where's our manners? We should say a prayer to Lefania. What is that god's name?"
Yeah, Lathander. Yeah.
Lathander. I say we should do a prayer to Lefania. Let's all hold hands. I hold the hands of the two people in front of me and give them enhanced ability to increase their con saves. Very subtly done.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, he gives a very traditional prayer to Lathander that he has given many times before, which he also has given. He gives to. Actually, let's just make it more interesting. I'm gonna say he called over the Bellevue, the guys from the guardhouse, and they come in and they sit down and on the other side. Try not to get too close to you guys, not because they dislike you, but just be polite that they don't know you very well, so that don't want to be too familiar. Yeah, they come in, they sit down. Is there anybody else I want to come in here?
A lot of people coming in all of a sudden.
No, there's nobody else.
Right, so I've got 9 temporary hit points. I don't know if either Cole or Michael will receive the other enhanced ability con saves.
Alright, so I'll do that for them. So Cole and Michael?
No, Cole or Michael. It's only a level 2, so 2 people.
Let's give it, so you give it to yourself and the other person. Okay, I'll give it to Cole, because he benefits it from it more. 9 temporary hit points, and he's going to have advantage on
Con saves, yeah.
con saves, and I'll give you that bonus too. So that's what I got for now, and I'll remember that next time. Alright, so yeah, you guys have enhanced ability, he gave his prayer, everybody's eating. You don't notice anything wrong with the meal at all. It's a completely legitimate fine meal.
Okay, end of session then?
Ah,
Ah,
they kind of.
poisoned us a
Yeah, I know
little?
what you mean. She doesn't. She does not look like that. Chris, Trey was asking if the doll that he got that looked like Irina looks at all like this woman here, and not really any more beyond than they're both female, white, human women with actually they have different colored hair, so no, they don't really look alike at all. It's just this guy is just convinced in his own, I would say, insanity that she is Shroud's lover, and he's, yeah, whatever his plans are, but yeah. I haven't disclosed that yet, but yeah, to answer your question as far as does the doll look anything like her? No, it does not.
Just love how much
It
she's
does
talking
not.
as soon as I can't hear him. It's typical. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can go back because I would have asked the abbot like who this person is, and
Yeah.
whatnot. But we'll probably, call it now and then revisit
Yeah,
that.
we can do that. We can do that during the. I can do that easily next time. There's a lot of information to go over there, so I'll wait to save that for next time.
Okay. Until next time.
Yeah, everything went pretty well. You guys actually not a whole lot of fighting, a lot more talking this time, but it was very interesting.
Oh, we
This
were
place is very spooky.
definitely ready for a fight when I was really hoping we could catch him off guard, and he is actually working for Strahd, but apparently not.
Yeah.